Amazing. And we're live. Amazing. Only, what, 6 minutes late. Thank you, Mr. Googlicious, because I don't know why it wouldn't let me in here today. So, hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, network marketers, independent business owners, wherever you're from, wherever you're in. I'm sorry I can't talk. My mouth is dry as the Gobi Desert right now because I've been trying to get on this hangout instead of drinking water like I should be. So with that, oh gosh, let's see here. Did you know that by the time you take out all the time that you spend sleeping and all the time that you spend commuting to work and all the time you spend commuting to work and working and all the time you spend doing all the things and running around and working and running around and doing all the things you have to do in your life every day, that when you get to the end of your all that stuff, you got probably 1, maybe 2 hours to yourself to do all the kinds of things that you like to do. And as you get older, you probably don't even know what the heck you like to do anymore besides sit on that couch and watch the boob tube. But anyway, we have a way for you to own your life by starting a home-based business that is so simple that anybody can do it. In fact, we got a couple of them that's so simple that anybody can do it. And it doesn't involve any selling, and the best part is, it doesn't take very much of your time because, as we just talked about, you ain't got much time. All right? So, with that, everybody, Paul Romero here with the Network Marketing Insider, number 223, I think this is. And welcome, John. Where are you hanging out from? I got to go get some water. Talk for a minute.
How are you this morning? How's everybody doing? Thanks for joining us. I'm hanging out live today from Phoenix, Arizona. Like Paul said, where are you hanging out from? Go ahead, leave us some comments below. And I just want to start out by thanking Paul. I know we had to deal with a little Google issues this morning to get us up and running live, and we're kind of getting a late start, but he's here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 o'clock sharp, bringing you excellent, amazing content about what it takes to be successful in network marketing, and introduce you to a little bit of the organization that we're involved with, which is Swiss Gold Global. And I want to thank those of you who join us for taking your time and investing it here in growing yourself and growing your knowledge of the business and in growing your expertise and knowledge of the Swiss Gold Global products and services that we offer. So with that, we are running a little late. And as those of you who join us regularly know, that on Paul and I have renamed Monday Newopday. Give it a new twist, a more positive twist on things, because it is. Actually, every day is a new opportunity day. So we've renamed Monday Newopday. And on Newopday, we discussed this book right here by DonandNancyFailla, the Own Your Life book. And this right here is the 45-second presentation that'll change your life. This book right here, this little book, you can read the whole thing in about 2 hours, is the manual, is the guideline, is the system that Paul and I have applied to not just our Swiss Gold Global business, but a wholesale real estate business we run as well. It's a proven system. That's why we spend every Monday going through one chapter of this book. And when we're finished with it, we start back over in the introduction and go over the whole book again. And we probably will do that until we lose track, until we lose our life. I will be talking about this book till I can't breathe anymore. So with that, I'll toss it back over to Paul. I had missed last week's hangout, and I'm kind of not 100% sure what chapter we're on. The last thing I remember was talking about getting in gear and digging down to bedrock. And I'm going to let Paul take over and kind of bring me up to speed and continue through this great book.
The title of the hangout doesn't help you out any at all?
I don't see the title. Ships at Sea. That's what I thought. In fact, that's the chapter I was open to right here. So I'm more prepared than I thought. So why don't you kick us off, Paul? We only got about 10 minutes left to get through some content.
Yeah, thank you, Google, for the late start. Well, you know what the good news is I don't even know what the hell we're doing here today because I'm still being a slave to my body's needs after being ill for 10 days. And even though I go to bed early so that I can wake up early so I can start to try to get back on track, my body just absorbs that extra time and says, oh, thank you very much. We're going to be sleeping for those extra 2 hours that you went to sleep last night. So still not waking up and still not getting in all the things that I should be getting in to be prepared for this. So all I know about this chapter right now is that we're going to be talking about the 3 different types of people that you're going to be dealing with. We categorize them as ships at sea because there's only so much you can do for people. You can invite them in, you can get them started, you can help them along the way, and you're going to find that they're going to become one of 3 things. They're either going to become a superstar, they're going to become I don't even know. The silver ship could be so many different things. I mean, they could be a Klingon. They could be gonna become a silver ship. They could be an analysis of paralysis. Just need more information. They're hard to figure out. The silver ships could become one of 3 things, and then you got your your copper ships, and then you got what? Then isn't there another one? Isn't there like they're like the no shit. I don't know, what are they? I don't know, but you go and you find these people and you send them out to sea and you go and let them see what they do. And when they come back to the dock there, that's when you can tell, do you have a gold ship, a silver ship, or a copper ship in your organization, or did your ship just sink? Did it never even come back? So that's kind of what this chapter is about, the different types of people that you may find yourself working with and the ones that you're looking for in network marketing.
You know, I'm just kind of reading through the first couple sentences, and I get a little kick out of this second paragraph of the chapter here. Basically, what this chapter is all about, Paul laid it out. It's about the ships at sea. And we look at the people we're bringing into the organization almost as a ship that we send out there. And when we're waiting on the dock and our ship comes in, do you want the ship filled with gold, the ship filled with silver, or the ship that is empty? You know, most people are waiting for their ship to come in, correct? Everybody comes into the organization as a silver ship. You're going to do one of 2 things. They're either going to come back empty, and we don't want to spend time wasting our time with empty ships, or they're going to come back with gold, or they're going to stay a silver ship. And silver ships are still good because what makes them a silver ship is that they are producing something. It's not quite turned to gold yet, but hey, I'll take some silver in my portfolio. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he talks about in the second chapter here, we all hear the phrase, and this is kind of where Don, the author of the book, developed the napkin presentation. Is you know, you talk to people and they always say, you know, when my ship ship P, not T, ship, when my ship comes in, most people will like flippantly reply, you know, with my luck, when my ship comes in, I'll probably be at the bus station or stuck in the airport rather than on the dock. But in network marketing, you can really have your ship come in because it's all about really meeting the right person or introducing people into the organization. And really our target here, and I may be skipping a little bit ahead, but I want to kind of overview this, especially since we're running out of time here, is that we're out there when we're beginning in network marketing. We want to focus, some organizations say focus on 3. Don Failla's system is focusing on 5, and that's finding 5 gold ships. But you might find 20 silver ships, 10 of them are empty, 5 of them remain silver, and then 5 become gold. And it's those gold ships and the silver ones that you want to focus your time and energy on training and working with and building an organization with, because you don't want to get bogged down working with someone that just isn't going to at least attempt to learn, step out of their comfort zone and do this business. Because time is a valuable thing, which is why when we started this hangout, I thanked everybody for investing their time with Paul and I did a special thank you to Paul, who's on here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because that's the signs of a gold ship there. Someone that's going to invest their time, use it wisely, and be here for you guys 3 days a week.
Yeah, I like what he says here about recognizing a silver ship, and I threw in a copper ship there, and I guess I'll get to that in a second. But he says that you can recognize your silver ships. Your gold ships are obviously, I mean, these are the people that are the self-starters. They're the ones that are going to run out there. They're the ones that are going to help you explode your business. And the silver ships, he says, is basically determined by how you work with them, whether their cargo turns to gold or becomes empty. But these silver ship people, they're eager to learn. They ask for help. They're excited about the business. They've made a commitment. They're buying and using the products. They have goals. They have their list of names written down. They're doing all the things that they're supposed to be doing. They're fun to be with, for one. They're not a downer, and they stay positive. So these are the people that are. These are the people that, like I said, just like it says right there, they're all those things, and it's going to be up to you and how you work with that person right there. And this is where the whole Own Your Life plan really gels together, is because two people could have a silver ship in their organization, and one could be more of that, salesman syndrome type, where he's got him in there, he's got himself a gold ship, he's got somebody that's all excited, but then he's gone off to go get somebody else. And then you got somebody who's following the plan here, and he's got his silver ship in there, and he's working with that person, he's rolling up his sleeves, going to work for him, sponsoring that person as a sponsor should, and doing all the things that you want to do for your people and helping them build their business. And your silver ship is going to turn gold, and the salesman syndrome ship will become the MT.
Right. I mean, that is the really important thing to focus on here. And I love how each chapter, and as you learn this, kind of falls back on prior napkin presentations. Paul just talked about it right there, the salesperson failure syndrome. You need to learn where to focus your attention in this business, what people to focus your attention on the organization. If you've got a gold ship or even a silver ship, and let's say you got 5 silver ships, you should work on turning those silver ships into gold before you go out there and start bringing more people into the organization. You want to build quality, not quantity. It's so critically important. And you want to help them and place people and build that downline instead of going wide, because that's the difference between failure and success, and understanding where you need to focus your time and attention. And I underline a little something in the book here now in regards to the MTs, or the empty ships. The MTs are the ones that have been in the business several months, and you still have to convince them every time you see them that the program will work. They tend to be somewhat negative and easily discouraged. Most people will work with the empty ship until they see this presentation and what Paul and I are talking about here. And when you understand it, you're going to understand why it's important to start working with the gold ships. Look, you're only as successful, they say, as your 5 closest friends. So if you've got 5 empty ships that you're spending all your time with in network marketing, chances are you're going to fail and you're going to be an empty ship yourself. Geez, we're almost out of time. I'm going to toss it back over to Paul just to kind of wrap us up and fill us out here. But I kind of feel like we should probably go back through this chapter next Newopday, because there's actually a couple more really excellent points here in this chapter. And I feel we kind of got robbed of time thanks to Google here today. But, that's the one takeaway for me today, is just knowing where to focus and spend your time in this business. So with that, I'm going to toss it to Paul, who's going to go ahead and give us his final thoughts and close us out of here.
Well, you know what? Since you just laid it out there that we're going to go through this chapter once again, I'm not going to finish off with the last thing that I was going to throw out there right now. So that's perfect, because it would take us too far over time. And like I said, this chapter is really pointing out two things. Number one is the types of people that you'll find and the importance of your position and what you do with your people. So with that, O universe, ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom, with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. I really make it a great new up day. Sorry for the short show and the late start, but wow, I didn't even tongue twist that. But we'll be back here next new up day, and we're gonna go. We're gonna do another recap of this entire chapter, because it's really important that you do understand the people that you're working with and what your responsibility is in working with them. All right, everybody. See you back here on Wednesday for some awesome website. Who knows what we're going to get into? Great stuff. Bye.